What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and I'm back, of course, and we here, family. Sunday night to have a nice little conversation with the family, you know. And tonight, we just gonna keep it 100, family. Y'all know how I do, you know. So tonight we gonna build on the YouTube wars. The YouTube wars and the frauds gone wild. Because what we've been seeing, in the last couple of weeks or whatever, it's been a war. And it's been a war amongst YouTubers, people who say they in favor for each other, people who say they got love for each other, people who say they got respect for each other, you know? So tonight, we're gonna get into the frauds going wild. See, because what we gotta do is we gotta separate the real from the fake. This is why I said we need a vetting process, family. But tonight, we're gonna deal with the frauds that's going wild in our community, you know? Because that's important. Because see, nowadays, the lines are being blurred on the difference on what's real and what's fake, who's real and who's fake. You see? What happened the other night, and I'm gonna touch on this. See, what's going on right now is you got fake people that's running around trying to expose or trying to demean the real ones. That's what it's about. It's about trying to demean your character to your audience. See, we got to understand that everything that y'all been seeing, family, far as all of the shenanigans that's been going on, just understand that it's all a publicity stunt. Just understand that. See, this is how people corner the market on views, on subscribers. See, we have to understand that there's a strategy. There's a motive behind why shit is being co-opted. See, don't think what you seeing, family. Don't think that what you seeing is real and genuine. See, all them shenanigans you saw was created by frauds. And they're going to continue to push this narrative of we need to get rid of these groups of people. See, I don't think a lot of y'all are seeing this. This is why you got certain people on certain teams and they're attacking other groups or other teams or other groups of people who rocking with each other. There's a specific group or specific groups that's attacking a specific group of people. This is why the name of my podcast is Sheep Stay Sleep. Sheep stay sleep, y'all. You know, if y'all want to be sheep If y'all want to fall victim to this bullshit, stay sleep, man. And understand that me, DS1, I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, y'all. I'm gonna keep coming to y'all with real conversations, practical conversations. You see? So right now, we dealing with a bunch of fraudulent ass people that's trying to weed out certain people. And I'm one of them. You see? See, what's going on YouTube with me right now is something that I've gone through my whole life. See, when you a stand-up person, when you a person that people can come to and they know that they could be honest with, people choose to be dishonest with them. People choose to be fake with them and try to make them look fake. You see? And if you a stand-up person, you've dealt with this. You see? So this is nothing new to me. People trying to demean me. People trying to overshadow my good qualities with a few mishaps. Oh, so now I don't love black women because I called the black woman a bitch. So now I don't love black women. Now I'm fake and I don't protect black women and I don't even like black women. You see? This is what happens when you have an audience and people see that you're genuine. Other people get jealous of that and start to plot against you. You see? And see, what they do is they get people to come in along on their plots and they use them as minions. That's the pawns on a chessboard. The pawns on a chessboard are minions. They like the little dudes on the block that you send to get ice and, you know, go get the drinks and, you know what I'm saying? Go go get the Red Bull for the Henny and all that type of stuff. That's what the pawns are on a chessboard. And people are playing YouTube chess. Except you got frauds playing to be the king and the queens of shit. And they're moving their pieces and they're trying to take other pieces away. See, one thing I am, I'm an analyst. I pay attention to things. I listen to what people say. You see? That's why nobody can expose me of anything. Because I've been transparent from day one. Shout out to all y'all that still rock with me. Shout out to all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers. Shout out to everybody who continue to support me. I've never got up here and said I was perfect. I've never got up here and said I'm a man without flaw. But see what these frauds are doing, these frauds is running around trying to alienate the real ones so the audience don't see who's fake. So now you can't tell the difference. It's like all these dudes running around wearing Cuban chains. You don't know who got a real one on or who got a fake one on because everybody wearing them. Just like the Ankh, everybody's wearing an Ankh. But wearing an Ankh, how does that prove you're conscious? And just because you're conscious don't mean you're righteous. And this is why the frauds have gone wild, because nobody is pushing righteousness no more. Everybody's pushing consciousness. But see, consciousness don't equal righteousness. So you got a bunch of people claiming to be aware of shit, but they not even aware of their negative behaviors that they plotting on people with. They not aware of that though, but they aware of your little slip ups. They're aware that you a stand-up guy and people like that about you. So we have to find a way to not make him look contradictory, basically. We have to find a way to do that. You see? And see, that's what people are trying to, implicate. You see? So I'm doing this show tonight, family, to inform y'all. Don't let the frauds run wild, man. Don't fall victim to the YouTube wars. See, I haven't been on YouTube that long. But see, I understand the environment because I know my purpose, and I know most of these people' purpose on here is to just gain attention, because attention is energy and energy is currency and currency is money. So this is why people like making exposed videos, slanderous videos, because those words are clickbait. Black people love to hear people get exposed. So as long as you got those types of words in the title, or any words that are synonyms to those words, people are gonna come and raid the video. You have addressing in your title, people are coming to view that video because they know you talking about somebody. They know you talking to someone or speaking to a group of people. And people like to be in on that. You see? YouTube wars. See, we don't understand how shit really works. We don't understand this. And see, I know a lot of the viewers really don't understand how this YouTube game works. You see? In a lot of ways, it's like the streets. You know? If you getting money on your block and it's dudes two blocks down away from you, and they getting money, but they know that your block is jumping and you getting a certain amount of money a day, and they're making the money you're making, but they're making that money in a week that you're making in a day, they're going to find a way to get you off that block to take your block. And this is what's going on in the YouTube world. Except the people who are doing it are cowards. You see? They're not actually taking it. They're stealing it. You see? It's the same thing in the streets, man. That's like if a dude want to get something handled to another person. They don't have to do it directly to him. I could pay somebody to do it. Or I can fool you and lure you somewhere. These are the same things, the same tactics people are using on YouTube. But see, they're using these tactics on YouTube because they know there's no repercussions, real repercussions, like in the street. You see? They know that. They know that. What you gonna do? That's how they looking at it. What you gonna do? Flag my video? What you gonna do? This is why people take that fake tough approach on YouTube too. You see? Because they know the repercussions is not the same if you was to do that in person. And this is why I say fraud's gone wild. Because they want everybody to believe that they're the group of people everybody need to listen to. See, they're trying to corner the market. Monopoly. They're trying to monopolize. You see? And just to give y'all some, just to let y'all know, that mindset is the mindset of a white supremacist. So we dealing with black crackers. So the people that's running around, these frauds that's going wild on YouTube, keeping these YouTube wars going on for views and subscribers, they black crackers. They black crackers, y'all. Understand that they black crackers. They are not here for the people. They're here for those green people that's going to be on that money when they cash their little YouTube checks. They black crackers, man. Because you're causing division to create another paradigm. See? These people want to shut people down who have a voice, who people actually enjoy listening to, who people actually get information from. These people that's running around creating this bullshit, go to their platforms and look at the views on their videos. Their highest viewed videos are beef videos, drama videos, negativity, all negativity is when they get views. When they trying to teach the people or give the people any type of information, look at their views then. See, the proof is in the pudding, y'all. I ain't got no reason to hate on nobody. What am I hating on anybody for? What am I competing with anybody for? But people, I know people are competing. See, that's what this is all about. See, that's what this shit is all about. Competition. So we dealing with competition and we dealing with numbers. We dealing with what? An industry. This is why I did the live stream asking the family, are we in a conscious community or a conscious industry? Listen to what we're dealing with, family. We're dealing with views, subscribers, clickbait, an audience. We dealing with an industry, family. This YouTube thing is an industry. Working for Google is an industry. It's a career. You see? So when you see competition going on, you know what you're dealing with. You're dealing with business. So all this, I love you, brother. I love you, sister. That's garbage. If your highest viewed videos is based off of beef, you're a fraud. I don't care who you are. If your highest viewed videos is on exposing people, you're a fraud. Because that means most of the people who who comes to your channel comes for that. You see? See, I really don't pay attention too much on views too much because I'm a content person. I'm quality over quantity. And by the way, all y'all women who think because I called that woman a bitch after her disrespecting me 3 live streams in a row, and it's the first time y'all heard me turn up like that, for all you women who want to bash me, who think I hate black women, who think I abuse black women, I've been with my wife 7.5 years. How long you been with your man? Hmm? How long you been with your man? That's what I want to know. I never put my hands on my wife, never had a domestic violence case against my wife. How many of y'all women could say that? Hmm? So think before you speak, because you don't know who you dealing with. You don't know who you dealing with. You see? And salute to all the real women out there who understands the things that black men have to deal with. Now we got to deal with it on YouTube. We're already considered monsters in society. Now we're monsters on YouTube. You see? We got to stop letting these frauds run wild in our community. But this same woman who called me out my name on 3 live streams, not 1, not 2, not 3, matter of fact, 4, because she just was talking greasy yesterday, right? But this is supposed to be a woman of the Bible. You see? You're supposed to be a woman of moral and principles. You see? This is what you claim to be. Nobody claimed this. Nobody put anything on you. You said you a woman of the word of God. You said that. I'm a woman of God. I'm a woman of the Most High. That's what you said. That's what you said. But your actions show otherwise. Not one time. Because see, ain't nothing wrong with somebody making a mistake. There's nothing wrong with somebody reacting in the heat of a moment. Nothing wrong with that. I would never hold that against anybody. But see, fake, fraudulent people do. Because they waiting for you to make a mistake so they could metastasize the mistake and blow it up. If anybody saw the first live stream, y'all know what happened. Soon as I use the word bitch, oh, see, I told y'all he was fake. See that? Y'all heard all them women up there. Oh, he fake. See, he hate black women. He will abuse them. But those same women said they love black men and watched a black man who never disrespected a black woman until then. Y'all watched us get dragged through the mud. That's what y'all did. Y'all watched 2 good black men get dragged through the mud and y'all let it happen. But then when we respond, Now we're abusive. So we could keep getting our ass beat figuratively. We could keep getting our ass whooped. But when we swing back and connect, now we abusive. You see the narrative fake people like to paint? You see? So just understand, family, these frauds that's running around, understand their purpose. I know things got out of hand, but understand the silence after the chaos. Sit back and start thinking, what is this shit really about? Before you get all caught up in the publicity stunt. You know, when a rapper ain't been out for a few years and they drop an album, they got to get into beef to draw attention so people can buy their album. These people that was a publicity stunt. They did all that shit for views. They did it all for views. You see? See, this is the way you corner the market with this YouTube shit. You create war. Because see, one thing that our oppressors love to see is war. This is how they make money. The US make money off of always and constantly being at war. This is why beef videos, drama videos, exposing videos get the most hits, family. This is why. And the leaders that's at the forefront of this bullshit are frauds. Everything they say they're about, they're not. How we know this? Why are you creating a YouTube war? If we need to unify, why would you create a war? Why would you start a war? If you're here to unify, why would you start a war? This is why I tell the sheep to stay asleep. Because if you're not seeing that, you're sheep. If you're not seeing that these same people who's promoting a war on YouTube between platforms, if you still think that they're for the people, you're a sheep. I'm sorry. Now, either you could take this information I'm giving you and wake up, or you could stay cool and stay asleep. Because see, that's what a lot of people like to do nowadays. Because see, like I said in the beginning, to be real and to be a stand-up person is a thing of the past. Now it's about being fake in society. Now it's about being a fraud and projecting to be real. But if you about what you say you about, then why you promoting war? Why would you promote a war? Why would you start a war? Because of what? There's casualties in war. And also there's spoils in war. Mods, make sure y'all on your job. Just letting y'all know. Any frauds come through here, ban them. You see, I already knew it. But you see, fraud's gone wild. You see, one just had to get banned. That's a fraud that's listening in, that don't like what's being said, so they want to come in here. I know what this is about. Come on. Come on, man. Don't take my kindness for weakness, man. Don't take my transparency as being a sucker. But tonight, we're going to talk about these YouTube wars and how they letting these frauds try to gain momentum. They're promoting frauds. You see? You can't be a fake person your whole life. There comes a point in time where you either got to purge yourself from that fake shit and be who you are, or you're going to suffer your whole life from not being who you are. Now, it's cool to want to be better, but you can't keep lying to yourself. You see? Don't try to make me out to be a fraud when I never said I was anything in the first place. I just said I was a black man coming up here speaking to my people. I never claimed to be a scholar. I never claimed to be none of that. But if you claiming to be something and your behavior does not show that, you're a fraud. You see? Don't say that, because it's going to come out. Don't say you for your people, but you're not. Don't call me brother, but then try to start a war with me. So tonight we're going to expose the fake. We're going to get into these frauds. And you know why? You know why we got to let people know how dangerous these frauds are? Because these frauds are the ones who are getting next to the people that can actually make change. See, the frauds are the agents. The frauds are the black crackers in the black community. You see? They're not here building nothing. They're here to destroy. They trying to destroy people platforms. You see? So how you here to build? Huh? And yeah, how you here to build? How are you here to build? What are you here to build? But you starting wars. Right. You're starting a war, but you here to build. It sounds like you here to build your empire. Your YouTube empire. That's how you know these people are frauds at heart. You see? But we still think we in the conscious community. So right now, you have specific people calling my name out. You have Truthfully Honest. She said my name. And according to her, I'm a fuck nigga. I'm a bitch nigga. I'm corny. I'm whack. I hate women. And I'm just a bitch ass nigga. Right? This woman is supposed to be an Israelite woman. Shout out, shalom to my brother Yehuda. He's a real Israelite brother. Shout out to my brother OG Israel Doctrine. These are real Israelites. You see? These are real Israelites. Now, I'm from New York, born and raised. So I grew up seeing the Israelites in the streets. You see? And one thing I noticed, number one, you never see the Israelite women with Israelite men. That's number one. That's number one. So strike one right there, truthfully honest, Israelite woman. You came amongst a bunch of men. That's where you're not supposed to be if you're an Israelite woman. You see? Number two, according to the Bible and being an Israelite, you're supposed to live your life through the Bible, right? Now, according to the Bible, under God, it's the man. Then it's the woman, then it's the child. So, based on the hierarchy that God set up for us, are you supposed to be calling black men bitch niggas? According to your scripture, because you said you're an Israelite, are you supposed to be calling us black men, Israelite men, bitch niggas, faggots, fuck boys? Are you supposed to be using that language as an Israelite woman? See? You're not supposed to bear false witness. That's a big thing with the Israelites. You're not supposed to lie on nobody, but you lied on me. You lied on me. Because see, you know your problem was not with me. You know who your problem was with. But see, you're not stable enough or grounded enough in your Bible because you didn't use discernment in that situation. You went rogue and lost your mind and lost your cool. And see, this is why they don't allow Israelite women around men or allow them to teach in the streets. Because when shit get hot and hectic, you don't know how to handle a situation. You see? You can't even control your temper. That's been shown on numerous occasions. Not once, not twice, not even three times. Right. But I'm fake. I never professed to be anything. Fraud's gone wild. You see? You don't have to be in no Israelite school to be Israelite. You see? All you got to do is live the word of God, which is that Bible. You see? That's all you had to do. You said you want to join the camp IUIC. Do you know the history of IUIC? I hope you know that they're one of the One West camps from up in New York. IUIC is headed by a police officer. He worked for the NYPD. Yeah, look it up. Nathaniel, he's a cop. Did you know that? He works for the Beast. The white man that you said your book calls the devil. That's who Elder Nathaniel, who runs IUIC, that's what he is. He's a cop. He's a detective. Look it up. Tazariak and them exposed them. Shout out to ISUPK. That's why you always hear Tazariak and them saying, if it's not ISUPK, you ain't dealing with the real Israelites. They exposed IUIC. Did you know that? Did you know that? That Elder Nathaniel was a police officer. He worked for the Beast. Did you know that? Right. So I suggest you relax. Go read your Bible and keep my name out your mouth. Because I ain't never had no problems with you, sister. But it sounds like you hate me. And if you do, hey, I ain't gonna hate you back. But just know you're a fraud. You're a fraud. You said also, oh, them niggas ain't got no jobs. They don't do nothing all day. Really? There you go, being disingenuous, going against being an Israelite. You lying. You never even asked none of us what we do. So how you know we at home all day? When your ass the one doing 8-hour live streams. Isn't that a work shift? Hmm? See, it's too much contradictory running around here. And you know why we're starting to see a lot of fraudulent activity, family? Because they see that the audience is buying into the fake shit. So now they starting to get loose and you starting to see it come out of people. See, if y'all notice, every live stream, truthfully honest, is becoming more and more aggressive, more and more vulgar. She's doing a lot more cursing than when we was on her platform. When I was on her platform, she was very respectful. She was very soft spoken. See? What happened to all of those mannerisms you had in the beginning? Or was that just your representative? Now the real you is coming out. So we dealing with frauds, family. We dealing with frauds. This is why you see the chaos going on. Now, you said I don't have no job, right? Now you got all these people talking about we need to take our kids out of this school system, right? But everybody who's saying that, Why don't y'all conduct your own homeschools? Why y'all don't teach your own children? Oh, because y'all don't have time because y'all go and work. Cool. Then stop talking about the beast teaching your kid when you don't have no other options. But see, little do you know, truthfully honest, I'm a teacher. My youngest son, he gets homeschooled by me. You see? And my homeschool is registered in North Carolina. It's registered. So I'm not just getting coloring books from Walmart and telling my son connect the numbers on a line. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. You see? And I took my son out of school, my youngest son, because my oldest son, he's in junior high school. He goes to a regular school, whether y'all want to call it white or whatever. He goes to a regular school. I took my youngest son out of school because they wasn't teaching him. The things that y'all like to theoretically talk about, I've went through that. I've witnessed my son coming home and he done did worksheets in school, but then when I give him a worksheet, he can't even hold a goddamn pencil. So me and my wife realized the teacher was doing his work for him. You see? My son has been out of school, public school now, for about a year. I took my son out of school. He just turned 6. My son is 7 now. My son know how to write. My son know how to spell his first and last name. He know how to write it. He know how to count to 100. He know all his letters. He even can write small sentences. Because of dad. Because of dad. And because I love my son. See? See, people do a bunch of talking. See, I'm not gonna get up here and boast myself up. See, I didn't ever even want to bring that up, that I'm a homeschool teacher. Because guess what? That shouldn't matter to none of y'all. You feel me? I'm not doing this for brownie points like the frauds are doing. Oh, my husband a street nigga. Oh, that's something to brag about? With your fraud ass? That's something to brag about? You see, so I never wanted to talk about what I do. But since motherfuckers think I sit at home and do nothing but be on YouTube all day, let me give you another situation. You said my brother boss don't have no job. All he do is sit at home. Shit, I wish we would have live streamed that, bro. This dude live in a 2-story house. It's his. The size of his backyard, you can have your family reunion back there. 2 vehicles. Own chop shop garage. You come in there and get your car fixed up. But we bum ass niggas that sit at home and be on YouTube all day, you ain't even know who you was talking to, sister. You didn't even know who you really was rocking with. Cause you so fucking fake. See that? And you did all this to promote your platform. See, this is what this is about, family. You did all of this so somebody could run to your platform, forgetting that the best way to build your platform is from the ground up. You see? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Salute. This is why I always salute y'all. Because see, I got 23 viewers in here right now. I remember when I had 2 viewers and I was on live streams talking for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Go to my first live streams, family. Go check them out. I was talking to my damn self. I had no problem with that though. Because I understand that it's quality over quantity. Shout out to my brother John Doe, Zeus Flippy. See, these was the dudes that was first watching me when I ain't had no viewers. You feel me? So you're gonna always have people to question my intent because my shit was built off of hard work, consistency. See? So these frauds, they're gonna create a war to get the audience to choose between real and fake. And see, a lot of people gonna choose fake because being fake is where your friends are. And I don't want my friends to be mad at me. So I'm gonna be fake. I'm gonna be a part of this bullshit because I want to fit in. I don't want to be one of them YouTubers who other YouTubers not talking about. This is what we dealing with, family. Don't let these people fool you. Please, man. Come on. Don't let these people fool you. Don't let these people fool you. You got people talking about we ain't got jobs. We sit up here on YouTube all day. You don't know what people got. You don't know what people got. Like I just said, my brother Boss, he can have his own episode as MTV Cribs. He can have his own episode. Little do people know. But you think we bums and we don't take care of our families. We got families. You feel me? We have children, women. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? My brother showed me a goddamn old school sitting on 26s with the big F-150 too in the yard. And the Benz with crocodile seats. But you talking about dudes is bum ass niggas and we ain't doing nothing with our life? You don't know what we doing. You want us to go live where we live? Huh? My sons could go outside and run in nothing but grass. Hmm? What you talking about? You don't know how people living, and you shouldn't even be worrying about that. So we got to understand the fraudulent activities that's being displayed and watch who's displaying them. Keep an eye on these frauds that incited this war. Keep an eye on them. Watch them. Watch them. Watch them, family. Just watch them. Because see, I'm telling y'all to watch them because if you listen more than you watch, you're gonna miss something important. Listening is very important, but watch too. Pay attention. They're using each other. It's all a plan, family. They trying to knock certain people out of positions. It's a chess game. The frauds done went wow. The frauds done feel like they feel empowered to cause confusion. To cause confusion. This is what it's all about. Let's cause confusion so nobody knows the difference. You see? So if the people who watching me now, which I know, y'all are sincere, that's why y'all here. Now, if y'all decided to take that incident that happened with me the other night, where I went off the handle, if y'all was to use that one situation against me, y'all wouldn't even be watching me right now. So I know most of y'all that's watching me are real. And y'all salute the real. You see? Y'all know I ain't never claimed to be perfect. And I told y'all, I used to be that foul dude. And I gotta work on myself. You see? I never claimed to be Mr. That guy. Never claimed that. Never did. Never did. But see, when you're consistent with something and people seeing that it's working for you, they're gonna have to try to find a way to try to make you look incredible. They don't want you to look credible anymore. He can't, we have to put a blemish on his record. We have to cause some confusion. And who's the author of confusion? Truthfully honest. You an Israelite, right? Who's the author of confusion? So you hanging around people who's the author of confusion, but I'm fake. No. Uh-uh. Stop lying to yourself, sister, and get your mind right. Really start reading that Bible. And put the drinks down too. Because you've been sounding real turned up lately. Like you've been sipping again. And I'm keeping it 1,000. So you got to watch who we dealing with, family. We got to watch who we saluting. Got a lot of demonic people. Got a lot of demonic people. People with demons in them. See, this is why I always talk about healing before building. We can't build with frauds. We need to build. We need to build something. When we gonna stop talking? Could you imagine if we stopped talking right now? Could you imagine that? If these conversations stopped, see, we got to put it all out there, family. We can't sit here and act like, oh, this is some shit to watch. This shit is not cool. This shit is not cool. I shouldn't be talking about the YouTube wars, even though I knew they existed. We shouldn't be talking about this. If we need to be building, then why are y'all destroying? Why are y'all destroying? Answer that. If we supposed to be building, all I see is destruction. All I see is chaos. All I see is a bunch of frauds running wild, doing what they want to do. Sodom and Gomorrah. So shout out to y'all, family. You know, definitely had to come on tonight, touch on this topic. You know, just to have this civilized conversation after the smoke cleared, to put things in a perspective. I'm not here to expose nobody. I don't have to expose you if I know you. If I had conversations with you, I don't have to expose you. See, you only expose people you don't know or people who you thought you knew. I don't have to expose nobody. Why? I don't care to, number one. And number two, if I know you, I know you. And you know I know you. So I can't expose nothing about you because you told me. So family, keep your eyes on these frauds, man. I'm going to put the link out there. Anybody could come on and render their voice, you know? And we going to build on this, family. We going to build on this tonight, man. Because everybody like having a conversation that don't need to be had. Like where the fuck Jesus was born. Everybody still want to have those conversations, but nobody want to talk about this. Nobody want to talk about how these frauds is feeling powerful and they running around creating war. And people are getting hurt in this. People are being affected by this. JT, what's up, bro?
Yeah, I'm staying from work, but I'm good. I'm a little tired, but I'm alright.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. Like I said, I just got off work. I'm gonna go, got home, a little tired, but I'm here. I'm here. That's it.
No doubt, no doubt. How you doing, sis?
I'm doing
Peace,
good.
True Roy.
Peace to you. It was something that I wanted to get cleared up, DS1, since I hear a lot of feedback. Is that a JT? You put that on mute, JT, please. Thank you. I wanted to get something clear, DS1, since both of our emails were revealed, and um and I should have spoke on it, but I was staying very quiet for a reason, because I know, because I was in that last big beef. I felt like, before I get ready to get to the other part I'm gonna talk about, I felt like anything I would say would be misconstrued. And so, if it, you got a lot of people to come over here and listen and spy and thumbs down. That's what they do. Go back and read my emails and DS1 emails. Now I'm gonna focus on both of ours, but I'm gonna focus on DS1's emails. He was respectful. He even apologized for any mix up. Go back and read them. Now, go back and read my emails. Every time Karasi would email me, I would email her back She was telling me about some people I don't know at all. Some group of people, Kevin G or some mess like that. And she was telling me, I don't want to see you get in a situation you were in before and all this stuff like that. And all I said, okay, yes, I understand. So she gonna take my emails and misconstrue them like I'm doing something slick. I asked her out of when I thought everybody was cool, was Queen Shishi okay? I felt like she was feeling kind of down or sad. And she said she's just chilling. And then it went into telling me about some people that was none of my business. Ever since I got caught up in that first situation, anytime somebody emailed me, I don't elaborate too much at all. Go back and read them. And I got pissed off because other people have been sending me emails, and I've been saying on my channel, stop sending me fucking emails. It's none of my business about he said and she said. I'm not going to respond. And if y'all think I'm lying, I want somebody to reveal emails where I'm responding back to them saying stuff. Because I had to do a little bit of thinking myself. And I said, wow, because she didn't really read those emails. And when she was trying to tell me about some other people, that was the week when the list was put together. I was so irate about the unquote list. I was like, look at this. I sent her a copy of on there. If y'all look at it close, I sent her a copy of the petition that they had. Then also I sent her the link to the channel where those two hating ass bitches wanted to shut down Black Men's channel. And that day I had did a video on it because I was insulted, because I know if they can shut down the Black Men's voice, the next thing they're going to shut down Black women, and they're going to use us. Go back and read them. Just go back and read them. And I'm being a target because I went through some other shit, and now I'm the angry bird. Those girls revealed that one particular one revealed that it was a setup. I got set up and was done dog dirty, and they exposed their selves. You see how people use stuff real convenient? I had to really go back and think. And just because I don't want to just say I did that on my own. Boss got on my ass and he said, sis, why you didn't point that out? And I felt like the more that I talked, the more my words was going to get misconstrued. So I just said, I ain't gonna say nothing. I would just stand in solidarity with the Kings, and that's all I could do. So that's it, DS1. I wanted to just elaborate it on that.
Salute, says salute. Shalom, how you, bro?
Shalom. What's going on? Shalom to the panel. Shalom to the live chat.
How you doing, my king?
Yeah, I have to come in and represent for Yashara, because at the end of the day, when we out here putting out false information and, disrespecting individuals, that needs to be put out there. You understand what I'm saying? I don't take that lightly. And the way things is going, we doing what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? As far as putting people out there, letting people know. So I'm going to give my perspective on that, once everybody else finish saying whatever they have to say.
Excuse me.
What?
I wanted to say one last thing in DS1's behalf. He was the first one on Truthfully Honest channel supporting her. Then I came in and supported her, and me and him had encouraged her to stay and do her Bible series. I just wanted to back him up on that. He was the first one, and then I came in behind him. That's all I have to say.
Go ahead, I'm listening to you, brother.
Okay. Well, it's like this, man. As us being the example of the righteousness that's supposed to lead the world and set the example for the world to actually follow, not just our people. It's sad to hear that we have a sister speaking out of context and out of turn, and out of disrespect towards her own brother. You understand what I'm saying? That's not acceptable in no way, fashion, or form. Whether you walk in the walk or you not walking the walk. If we're not paying attention to what we're saying and how we dealing with people, then what are we actually doing? What is our intention? You understand what I'm saying? My intentions is to mend the bridge. You understand? That's why I give everybody a free bridge to cross my path. You don't need my hand as an adult to walk across my bridge. You don't need my help to walk across that bridge. All you have to do is walk. Be you, be genuine, be honest, and be righteous. And you'll never have an issue. You'll be able to cross freely with no issues ever. So when you have an individual that takes it upon themselves to burn that bridge, you know, I'm not the one to repair anything. And then the way that I look at it now, I don't allow adults to repair the bridge so that they can cross back and forth again. I'll speak to you from where you are and leave it at that, because as an adult, you should have enough sense and morals to deal with me either one-on-one if you have an issue, because that's how we're supposed to deal with our brothers. We don't disrespect. We don't get out here and speak falsely on our brothers. We bring them to the side, men to men, or if a woman have an issue, she take that to her brother, and her brother deal with that individual, especially if it's another man. If she had an issue with you, it was no problem for her to reach out to me to talk to you about the situation, even though I'm not her man, but I'm her brother in the walk. So this is how we deal with situations where we have conflicts. But to take it upon yourself and disrespect our own, when you see we trying to mend these open sores that has been open for way too long, and you keep on making the wound fresh. You know what I'm saying? So as so-called moral individuals, if that's what you claim to be, you know, you need to understand that when you constantly poking at people's wounds, they're never going to heal. If a person is constantly poking at your wounds, you're never going to heal. So we're in the process of healing each other, helping each other out, building with each other. If that's not what you're a part of and that's not what you into, then you probably need to step back from the community. Keep your comments to yourself. Keep your thoughts to yourself until you can understand where you are and where you need to be to help us move forward. And that goes for Israelites and that goes for the Black community. It's enough drama, it's enough fraudulent shit going on outside of just this community. And this is a small community when you talk about the YouTube community and the social media community. Now, when you talk about what's actually going on, I mean, come on, man. It's way too much. So here is a breath of fresh air to where we can build together so that we can actually start here and move forward out in our communities and then actually be able to link up in real time. But with this bullshit that's going on, it's going to continue to keep the fucking gap open. And we trying to close it. Stop going against the grain, family. We got enough of that shit.
Well, I want to say, yeah, I want to say something. You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, King.
Okay. I want to put myself in a situation here. There's a lot of things that's happened, and I put myself out there. I made mistakes, and I own up to it. But there's one thing about me, JT Blackness, I got a job. I support my own household. I look out for my own God kids. I am a godfather. And at times being a father figure. Also, I am a father figure to my niece. I'm in my community, in our community, do whatever I can to serve. And I'm not going to let that lion, no good, God forgive me, I'm not going to get into it, to bring me down or anybody else down. If you got a problem with that person, you have access. My brothers do it to me. If there's a problem, they know how to get in touch with me. And vice versa. And then you got other people think this shit is okay. It's not all right. Because I'm going to tell you like this. The same thing, that you think that you're doing good, you're doing some devilish things. God will come after you. This is not JT Blackness words. He's not going to act on my merits. He's going to come after you. Of anybody. Keep on continuing this fraudulent acts. I'm tired as hell, but I'm here. Support my family. I'm here. Do whatever I can to heal. But truthfully, lying, and I want you to hear this from me. I already said what I have to say. And take heed what DS1 saying. Take heed of my other brother saying. And the other ones who want to be part of this fraudulent clique. You're not getting away. And I'm telling you, when that day comes, do not come to me. Because what you doing, it's not like you hurt these brothers. You hurt their families. I want you to understand that. When you come after me, you trying to hurt me. It does affect on me. But you know what? I am strong. It doesn't make a difference to me. Long as I'm still on God's path, that's all what counts to me, because the scripture has bring out the ones who are doing the broader things in life. Those are ones go be in disarray. The ones who walk that narrow path, those are the ones they're going to walk towards righteousness. I have to read that scripture often. Maybe I misquote here and there. I'm sorry. Be a person. If you messed up, say you messed up. I did. At the end of the day, I'm a human being. I'm a grown-ass man. That's what grown people do. When you keep on bringing things up, you are alienating people. You cannot be trusted. You are an agent for white supremacy. You acting as a feminist policies that had laid upon decades ago, centuries ago. Get a grip And the ones that I hurt, I'm sorry. But all I'm just trying to do is serve our community. All I'm just trying to do is just help. But it goes to show that I got to work on within myself to be very selective. And that part is sad. Why I should be selective to help our own people. Because there are some out there, they just no good. They want to break families up. And they think it's cool. No, it's not. So instead of, I'm trying to defend myself, I will defend myself, there's no doubt about it, but I defend my family. Because I'm built like that. And I'm very serious like that. Because we have to understand we all for one for all. And these fatherly people, they don't have no life. They not in no life. All they just trying to do to get their chips up. Hey, if you want some wild chips, I can go to the store and get you some. You can eat the whole goddamn bag if you fucking want. But at the end of the day, the bag is gone. There's no use. All I'm just saying, this is what I'm saying. Cut it out. Because God is watching. And his vengeance is very real. And you're going to think many a days that you wish you could have acted according to what God says, what I'm saying of that scripture was saying, to trying to walk on the narrow road. Because what you're doing, you're walking on a broader road to destruction. You're eating out Satan, the devil's table. Instead of God's table. Instead of what he let upon us as a people to do right for each other. We're not going to get it right all the time, but at least try. And to my family, of the bottom of my heart, wherever I cause, I am sorry. But I'm saying like this, I'm here for the struggle. And what you did, truthfully lying, it is very tasteful. And when you mark the Israelites, that is distasteful. When you mark other people that try to help you, that had the best in heart for you, and you turn that over and you trying to get numbers, that's wrong. And the ones who work behind them, you know who you are. God got something for you too. So I appreciate DS1. I appreciate the rest of everybody else. I might come in and out. You know, I'm a little tired. I just want to get it off my chest. And our brother, I salute you. To take charge and to teach your son, and you should be commended. Boss, he should be commended. Other people should be commended, and I'm commended myself because I am a working man. Also, I am a businessman, trying to make things happen for our community. Thank you very much, my brother. Very much appreciated.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. And see, what we gotta understand, family, is that when we dealing with frauds and characters, there's no accountability in these types of people. You see, they don't want to be held accountable for their actions, but they want to hold other people accountable for what they say and do. See, this is how you know you're dealing with fakes, charlatans, wolves in sheep's clothing. You see, we got to understand what we're dealing with, the environment. People are going to always create these YouTube wars because it's money in war. It's money in war. So just understand this too, family. Like I said, anybody that's running around promoting this YouTube war and whoever created it, you're dealing with black crackers, man. You're dealing with black crackers because they're trying to use their publicity stunt as a way to shut another person down or a few people. But I'm your brother, but I'm your sister. You know, this is what y'all tell people. Hey, sister. Hey, my brother. But then they names in live streams. You dishonoring these people. People who've never dishonored you. You see? And this is why I call them frauds. Because you got to be a fraud to dishonor a person who honored you. That means at the core of you is fake. At the core of you is plastic. You see? And this is why they all grouped up. This is why they grouped up. They created their little factions. See, they doing shit like the white supremacists. This is why I call them black crackers. Because they grouped up into factions. And these factions keep the war going on. While one group is inciting war around them, the other groups are doing the same thing. Because they all have one goal in mind, like the white supremacists had, which is to rule and control the people of the world. And these people want to rule and control the YouTube audience. Why do you think people been shooting at Sarnetta for years? Everybody who make a YouTube channel, they shoot at Sarnetta. They shoot at these big wigs because it's about numbers. You see? See, platforms like this and these other little platforms, this is like the underground. See, Sarnetta and them is commercial. They're commercial. Sarnetta, Polite, Pharaoh, they're commercial. But then you got the underground, you know? And then after you got the underground, you got the underground. You see? And these are where the walls are being concocted at, in that underworld. And what they trying to do is they trying to level up. Every realm they go on, they're going to start a war. Because at the core of them is war. It's no peace. It's no peace. There's no peace in these people. This woman says she was leaving YouTube. The next goddamn day, she made a live stream. There's no peace at these people. There's no peace at the core of them. At the core of them. You just said you was leaving. You was bowing out gracefully. You come back the next day firing at people. Publicity stunts, family. Publicity stunts. How many times they say this actor died, this rapper died? Publicity stunts. But see, we got to see the truth through the lies. And the way we're going to do that is by using discernment and not personality worshiping. Motherfuckers want to do shows about personality worshiping, but then you got people worshiping you as a personality. Contradictions. 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 So family, let's understand what we're dealing with. Let's understand this environment we in. Let's do that, fam. Don't let these frauds make you get under their wing. Because see, they don't protect anyone. See, the frauds are really all for self. You see, this is why when shit get hectic on their behalf, they're going to start turning on each other. Because that's what fake people do. They're going to start plotting against each other. Because that's what fake people do. You see? So shout out to y'all, family. You know? Got in a good show tonight on the YouTube wars. And we got to stop these frauds from running wild in our community. And the way we do that, we stop dealing with them. No more interaction with these frauds. Zero interactions. And remember, family, keep your mod strong on your channel. Because you're going to have a lot of trolls. You know, they love, they love disliking my videos. You feel me?
We got
So
somebody up in here said the problem is a lot of y'all do fake things. Karasi, she, True Royal. I'm right here. What am I doing fake? I have not blid my platform.
let me put the link out there, sis.
Yeah, since I'm doing something fake.
Hit the link, Beef Chaser. We ain't gonna block you. Let's have a conversation. Just don't come in here on no nut shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit the link.
Yeah, I want to know what I'm doing fake.
Right. There go the link for you. Hit the link.
Keep telling people, go back and read the email.
And please don't be disrespectful.
Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't at all.
No, that's, bro, you know that's not tolerated, bro. Any disrespect, people get ejected on here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Man or woman.
I'm right
Disrespect on here will not be tolerated.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to be disrespectful, Beef Chaser, don't hit the link. And if you be disrespectful in the chat room, we got mods.
Worship my personality.
Hit the link. Hit the link.
Come on through.
Hit the link. Yeah, hit the link, man.
Nobody ain't blocked you.
Nobody ain't block you. Nobody ain't get rid of your comments. Hit the link. Stop the passive aggressive shit. Hit the link. Talk. Let's have the conversation. Things get misconstrued when you typing. Hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link.
They don't want to talk.
Why you don't want to talk? What are you afraid of? We're not going to attack you. We're going to let you come on here, say what you got to say to the sister, and the sister's going to respond.
You can ask me anything. I'm right here.
You see, this is what I was talking about, man. This is what I was talking about. When you're a person who opens up their platform to be open and transparent with people, people want to play passive aggressive.
Hmm.
People don't want to talk. But then if you don't allow them, now you're biased.
And you on some fake shit.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Hey,
hear you tell the, all right, you're telling the truth. Well, I want to hear you speak the truth.
DS1.
What's up, bro?
It's like this. I like for people like that be in the chat and you invite them and you give them that opportunity to hit that link after running their mouth, you know, those are the type of individuals that don't need to have an invite or have an access to the platform again because they worthless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They trolling to get us off of our topics, you know what I'm saying, and to have us focus on some negativity when we trying to move past that and do away with that. So basically what this individual is doing, since it's not gonna hit the link, you know, is basically being a virus, being a cancer to our you know, our community. And
Mm-hmm.
those motherfuckers don't need to be a part of it or need to even understand what we saying. And that's just, you know, that's just the truth. You know, if they not gonna hit the link and they just gonna continue to chat or comment in the chat, shut that shit down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you know, that's really deep, DS1. That's a new one on me. I love people that do personality worships. You got to listen. I have been till I'm blue in the face begging the family. I don't care how small or how big your channel is. We got to get the information out. We all possess many gifts. I say this constantly on
I'm done.
and and anytime there's any drama, y'all notice I don't run, I don't hide. If I mess up, I apologize all the time. But I didn't do nothing. What else other response you want me to give? See, this is the part that people will say the person ain't won't even like JT said, you know, if I made any mistakes, forgive me. No, the people want it to go on and on and on and on. That is why after that last thing that happened to me, I do not answer people's emails because people try to bait you. I can't even ask if how somebody is even doing, and they go into some people I don't know. Go read the emails. See, nobody don't want to deal with truth. Go read DS1's emails. He was respectful. Just go read them yourself. That's all you got to do.
See, this is what I'm talking about, family, with the
Hmm.
YouTube game. See, what that
Hmm.
person was just doing, they
Hmm.
was fishing.
Yeah.
They was fishing. They came in here trying to be nice. See, people like, see, this is what I don't like about passive aggressive people. They think they could play on your mind. Don't play with me. You cannot play on how I think. I read through that bullshit. You came in here, beef chaser. First of all, that's a trolling account name
Hmm.
with a wild, crazy picture. First of all, you came in here, you heard, you was already listening. Number one, you was already listening. What you did was you heard something that caught your ear. That's the itchy ears that the word speaks on. You got itchy ears, so you came in here trying to be passive aggressive And I already saw what you was trying to do. You was about to start trying to bomb in a minute because we was giving you leeway. You was about to get to be a cowboy. So I stopped you in your tracks. Now you're not allowed back in here. I gave you a chance. Now you can't come back in here again. So if y'all ever see any of these accounts, ban them, family.
And that's what we got to start doing. We got to start having solutions to these little
Become beach
these
chaser too. Lord have mercy.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. You know what I'm saying? We deal with that, we knock that shit out the way, and we keep building. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't have to focus on the negativity. We deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And after we put it out there, you know what I'm saying, those who continue to deal with those individuals, we see you. We understand who you are. And trust me, when we ignore you and we don't deal with you, you know why. You know what I'm saying? It's not that we hate you. You choose to do otherwise. We choose to build. We don't have time to destroy. We've been a part of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When we was immature and we didn't know no better. Now we have an understanding and we mature. So now it ain't no time for no playing games. That's why I say I don't have time to hold no grown adult hand after you done fucked over me for no reason. You had no reason to fuck over me or none of these individuals on the panel or speak negative against them, but yet and still you felt free to do so. You know what I mean? That's just that's not right, and there's no way for us to even deal with that type of shit. You understand? Because at what point in time will you do it again? That's why I don't have time to hold an adult hand. You know what's right and wrong right now. You're not a kid no more. When you was a kid, that was room for, you know, apologies and forgiveness. Now you make those mistakes, I'll forgive you, but yeah, I'm just not dealing with you. And trust that.
And that's big what you touching on, because you see nowadays when you try to give people that benefit of the doubt, it costs you your life. It costs you your life, man. So that's big on what you touching on, man. When you realize you amongst frauds, is what you have to treat them as such. You're an enemy, you have to go. And there is no coming back. And we have to learn to do that, family. You're right. We really have to, and be serious about it. It has to be part of protocol. It has to be, because these frauds, man, they're poisoning our people. And people are starting to think it's cool to be fake. That's what you see in society today. Fake butts, fake everything. Fake everything, man. Fake everything. And that's because now it's cool to be fake. It's fashionable. It's fashionable to have fake lips. It's fashionable. So we got to understand that this fraudulent activity, the reason why a lot of people is taking part in it too, because it's lucrative.
Yes.
You make a lot of money being a fake person. You make a lot of money being on YouTube, being divisive. See, they're gonna let you monetize that.
Yeah, they won't they? You put out, you know what? You saying something deep. You put out a good serious video, they will demonetize that so quick. But if some women are in there twerking, or a black man calling a black woman a sack of bitches, oh, those videos is fine. But informative stuff that's really pertinent for our utter survival, no, we got to take those. We got to take those videos down and stuff.
Of course.
And
Of
and it's a
course.
sad thing. And then it show you how people are very divisive. If you ignore it, you fake. If you respond on it, you fake. So you can't please people like that and stuff. And then what they do is they will get infatuated with you, looking at your videos like you're perfect. And then when you fall and let them down, and they see that you're human just like them, oh, I knew they was fake. I knew they was fake. which the person never professed to be fake. We all got information to put out here. I constantly say, DS1, that's why I really appreciate you teaching your son. I'm highly dyslexic. I struggle reading. I still put videos out. I can read, but I struggle because the era that me and JT grew up in, they tried to dumb us down. This shit is real. We come from another era where they had us reading these dumbass books. But I have not built, you have not even built your platform off of, some people build their platform strictly off beefs. This is my second channel. My first channel was hacked. And I rarely put up stuff like that because your subscribers, they don't want to see that shit. It's some people that want to know the truth. They got stress in their life and everything. But that's not a good look. And then another measure of thumb with people is they always the victim. They never do nothing wrong. I know I done wrong in my life. Have y'all done wrong in y'all life? These people are a trip. We didn't all made mistakes. All made mistakes. But you notice a pattern with people, they never do nothing wrong. It's always people picking on them. It makes no sense. And that's why I wanted to emphasize those emails. She put in those emails, I have not sniped her yet. Go read it. When I seen that in there, I backed up so quick. I said, snapped, not snapped her yet. And I do screenshots. Go read it, family. I'm not gonna read those emails. Y'all go read them yourself. DS1 emails, he apologized for any confusion. He was respectful. And y'all just ride on that. Do your own thinking. I would really emphasize that. I went back and read those emails. I said he was respectful.
she just want to make a problem so she can try to defame my character for my audience.
Mm-hmm.
This is what this is about.
Yeah.
This is a whole ploy, sis. This was a publicity stunt. This is what this was about. Let's attack this group because we don't like them, because they're not like us. So we have to get rid of them. Yeah. Because we want the views to be split between us, and us. And if it's not split between us, and us, it's a problem. Mm-hmm. So whoever's not part of the us, and us, gotta go. And I understand that. I understand that level of competition you're dealing with in every form of business.
That don't make sense to be, you know what? It makes no sense to be in competition with your people. Do you know how many channels I have promoted on my channel? I said, go listen to that person. I even said this one day. I said, y'all may not like what I'm talking about, but maybe you can go to this person's channel or that person's channel. That's a trap. I don't know people to do that too often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for people to do it because you have to understand that a lot of these people are trying to have a career. See,
you're not gonna get no career on this shit.
Sis,
you're not.
Sis, these people have no skills. So they have to find some type of way, I guess, to feel like they're doing something. Wow. So let me be the man or the woman on YouTube because I'm not the man or the woman in the real life. Mm-hmm. And this is why I say they frauds, because they get up here and prop themselves up to be that. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm trying to do this for my community. Why it ain't been done yet? Why you haven't did anything? But see, I don't even like talking about that with people because then it's like I'm trying to chastise you for something. That's why I don't like to talk about that. That's why I didn't even, I never even discussed being a homeschool teacher because that's nothing to brag about. Mm-hmm. That's something that we need in the community. And if I'm part of the community and this is what I bring to it, this is just what I do. I'm not doing this for brownie points. These people want accolades.
Mm-hmm. You know what, DS1, I wanted to tell you, I did a video a while back where it was a beef. It was some drama on one channel, but I was on another hangout. I told everybody in the first hangout, they got drama in the other hangout, and I was egging it on. That shit was wrong. I sat back and looked at myself. I said, I can't be doing that. And I said that wasn't a good look at all. I kicked my own ass. That shit wasn't right. I kicked
Exactly.
my own ass. I'm going to fall. I'm going to stumble. I'm human. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all keep living, you're gonna feel. People say, oh, you're using your parents' death as an excuse. Lost 11 people in my family, man. Keep living. Remember these words. Keep living. If you never cross my path, you're gonna feel one day. I've been feeling fucked up all day. I miss my peoples. Me and my husband was talking about that today, reminiscing. It's like our family wiped out. And the word that I call is you're hell bent on showing everybody that you are perfect. Well, you're talking to a very imperfect human being that's learning every day. That's what y'all talking to. I'm imperfect, but I have something to offer to the community. We need everybody. My father always says, spread the wealth. The reason why that I am very respectful to men, it starts with my father. He was a very alpha man. That man never raised his voice, never touched me. But I knew he was nobody's joke. I'm his only child. I don't have no other brothers and sisters. And what he left me with, I'm seeing that it is carrying me through life. It is actually carrying me through life.
So
So I'm just showing support. Let me be quiet.
no, you good, sis. But what you said is on point. Self-discipline is a must in our community. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because we, being stiff-necked as we are, we don't like for other individuals to discipline us. Well, I teach my children, well, I know you don't like to hear my voice all the time. Well, if you don't like to hear my voice all the time, well, you need to understand within yourself that the decision you make is going to end up you hearing my voice or you not hearing my voice. You hearing it in a negative way or you hearing it in a way that is gratifying and uplifting. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Is you got two choices because either way you gonna hear my voice because I'm your parent.
Yeah.
But
Because you know what? When they get in a state of pain, I got 4 adult children. When they get in a twist or a knot, oh, then they hear you. When they actually feel, oh, now they hear you. They actually hear you.
mm-hmm, yeah, and so that's where that's why I stress the self discipline. You know, I make sure that they understand it because it's very important. The
Mm-hmm.
less you got to hear other individuals correct you, that means you correcting yourself and you putting yourself in the right situations.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, bro. Indeed. And I'm real big on that, I'm real big on that because, I want my sons to always be aware of what they do and what they say, you know. I'm not taking away from nothing that I said was wrong. I called that woman out her name. I called 2 women out their name. Was that right? Absolutely not. Is there an excuse for it? Absolutely not. Is there a reason for it? Yes. I was attacked on 3 or 4 live streams before me responding. And then when I tried to respond, I was attacked again by one of the women who was disrespecting me. So I lost my cool. Was that cool for me to do? No. But I don't profess myself to be a perfect guy. Like I say all the time, I'm a work in progress. I've come a long way. You know, I had a lot of dark things in my mind growing up from young about women because of things I've saw, things I've experienced. So trust me, and I made the choice to change. I made this choice. Nobody made it for me. I made this best decision for myself because I know I don't want my son to grow up and say that to no woman. But I can't sit here and tell him that there will never be a point in time where you might use it. I'm reality based. I'm not living in a utopian society where everyone respects everyone just for who they are. No, we're not living in that society. So I teach from reality. And yes, I'm very flawed. Very.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I thank everybody for rocking with me and accepting my flawed ass. You know? But a lot of people, they look at certain people and they try to use their flaws against them and try to assassinate their character based on flaws. This is what's happening. And see, this happens to me off of YouTube. This happened to me my whole life. I will have people try to use me as the scapegoat.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was tripping off of. All of a sudden now I'm getting called the angry bird. I said, oh, that's quite convenient.
That's the scapegoat.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
said, okay, I'm gonna get drug up in this over some deceptive emails, and now I'm the angry bird. I didn't even know what was going on that day. I had to search on YouTube. I said, what the hell is going on? I had slept all half of the day. I wake up to a beef and I said, Lord have mercy. This is unreal.
it's all it's all good, sis, because the frauds are gonna self-destruct,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I just put this out there for the family. Like I said, to give some context to the situation, after the smoke is cleared.
Yeah.
I ain't come here to bash nobody or none of that. I came to let people know what these wars are really about. And to just look out for the frauds, man. So shout out for everybody for coming through. I thank y'all for rocking with me this late. I started late, so I thank y'all for rocking with me. I'm not gonna hold a family too much longer. I know we got families. Everybody probably got to go to work or something that's going on tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to you, sis. Shout out to you. I salute you all the time, brother. I salute you all the time, Queen. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
got anything to say for folks?
Just thank you. And I thank the brother. I can't pronounce his name, but I just thank you for clearing up some things that I didn't know. And all we can do is we have to just continue and stay in the course, like I keep telling everybody. And oh, one more thing. I know people are listening. We need more people to put up channels. I mean that. Yeah, we got to get the information out so we can heal in the process.
I want to say peace and love to all the family in the chat and on the panel. I appreciate every last one of you. Shalom.
Shalom, Mark. Shalom. Love to hear your wisdom and knowledge, bro. Anytime you always welcome on the platform, bro. Um, Shout out to everybody in the chat once again for coming through and rocking with your brother DS1. I'm your host, of course, DS1 Ross. Shout out to the regime. Shout out to all of y'all who supported me and who will continue to support me. Thanks for tuning in to Sheep Stay Sleep Live. And be aware of the YouTube wars, family. Until next time, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe. Enjoy y'all day tomorrow at work, school, wherever. So make sure it's productive, family. Peace.